Alright guys, welcome to the finals of the TQ Open number 2. This is game 4. At the moment we have iDoMiNaTe up 2 games to DarkCell's 1 game. DarkCell is the Zerg player in the top right. iDoMiNaTe is a random player in the bottom left. We have a co-caster with us. Say hello, King Chiba.
Hello!
He's done that every time and it's been awesome every time.
Just to, kind of as a side note, the footage might be slightly choppier on this one because I'm now having to record to my hard drive. This has gone on so long, I actually filled up my footage drive. So I'm recording on my main now, which is slower just because it's, you know, it's running on the same drive that it's recording on.
Alright, well that's fine. As long as we get the VODs, it's all good.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyway, I have to thank you for that. Because of my fraps failing, you have saved the day.
Yay!
So guys, be happy for King Chiba. He's a very cool guy. Yep. Alright, so now let's just go back to the game for a second. Right now, everything seems to be played normally. Barracks at a normal time. We've got an extractor first. Probably going to be a pool once these guys pop. Probably, was it 14 extractor? Probably going to be a 14 pool as well. That's what I would predict. Let's see what's going to go on.
I actually had kind of a little chuckle on the inside there because I seen iDoMiNaTe put his racks up there at the ramp, and for a split second I was like, I'm watching Kyle again. I was like, where's the other barracks?
Oh god. Oh,
it's like I've seen it so many times I expected to see it again.
Yeah. And check out the barracks finishes and this SCV is still alive. But look at the placement of the barracks. I think iDoMiNaTe might be doing like a tech lab or a reactor opening or something. Because if you look at that, if he lifts off and places down, he'll have a solid wall up, and then he'll be able to wall the bottom with a factory or something. So theoretically, there might be a fast Hellion coming out. Because he's almost at 100 gas, so he'll be able to put up a factory in a moment. Probably just getting the Marine out to be able to fend off whatever is early on to prevent any more scouting. Let's see if the factory's going to come up. Yep, there's the factory.
Factory!
So there may very well be a Hellion opening coming from iDoMiNaTe. And
now he just needs to throw down the starport and we can have the 3-1 build.
Yep, the 1-1-1 build. And we have the expansion coming up from DarkCell now.
I'm not gonna call it. I'm not gonna call it the other build. The other name given to it, I'm not gonna call it that.
Why won't you say 1-1-1?
No, the other name, other than 1-1-1. There's
another name for it?
Yeah. The Destiny Cloud Fist.
Oh.
I'm so not calling it that though.
Yeah, but anyway, actually something to note is that there was a little bit of a mistiming on the reactor building time because the factory is finished much faster than the reactor did. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay on these Hellions, which is actually going to give enough time to DarkCell to prepare for it. And he just did scout it, so he knows what's up.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting he's actually putting down this command center. I'm assuming it's just to fly it over here in a minute, as soon as it finishes.
Yep, and there were also, actually a similar thing that Kyle did before was to get the fast orbital command and be able to double SCV and double Mule. Yeah, and actually, DarkCell is preparing to take a third base already, using his links to take out the destructible rocks for that low ground third base.
Wow.
So DarkCell seems to be
very fast to be getting a second expo.
I mean, really, I think it's just to prepare for the future. Because right now, this keeps his links active while he can scout these 2 Hellions coming to his main base.
Yeah, and theoretically, as long as he survives these, you know, any real quick early push, he could end up in a situation where he'll just run him over monstrously in terms of income.
Yep.
If he can actually get all 3 of these bases on full production, the money income he would be getting compared to him would just be mind-numbing.
It really would be. And we do have 4 Hellions out now, and DarkCell actually is doing what he's something to before, where he actually did not transfer drones until after fending off the Hellions. But if you notice, Xel'Naga Caverns has a really unfortunate expansion in terms of protecting your drones, because there's no way to wall off behind the minerals, and it's going to be really hard to actually control a Hellions going behind the back. Like, check it out right now. The Hellions are going to go behind the back. He's got the Zerglings there, but with this Hellion count, they might be able to really do damage to these Zerglings. But the Zerglings are actually getting a really good surround on the Hellions and pushing them back. Like a good surround and really defending with the fewest amount of Zerglings possible.
He wasn't able, definitely not able to stop the Hellions, but he was at least able to do enough damage to negate it slightly. He didn't get to have the kind of shenanigans he was hoping for.
Yep. And interesting placement for the evolution chamber that I just noticed is that it's right by the ramp going from the main to the natural.
Probably, if I had to venture a guess, I would say that was just to slow down any kind of attempts to just slip around that corner and go up the ramp.
Sounds plausible.
You know, they have to kind of curve around just a little extra further, give the spine crawler more time to peck away.
I like it. Also, the expansion is up and running full power for iDomiNaTe.
We have an infestation pit going down.
Nice. Seriously, the infestor play from DarkCell is impeccable.
Yeah, it's definitely something he's apparently had some practice with and feels comfortable with. He seems to be able to pull it off quite well.
Agreed. All right.
Same with the Baneling drops from the Overlords. He seems to like that a bit too.
Yeah, and he does it so well. It's incredibly.
Yeah, I still think if he had went ahead and dropped those Banelings in the last game, he might not have won, but I think he could have held on a bit longer to have possibly won. But he just kind of ran away a little too much and let the roaches get ate up a bit too much before he even took a chance of turning around.
Yeah, but the game's been done and out. And more importantly, look at the food count. I just realized that iDomiNaTe has almost a 30 food lead over DarkCell. That's a really impressive feat from iDomiNaTe already. It seems that just pressuring has been forcing DarkCell to create enough units that droning has just not happened. Like what? Yeah, there are 33 drones to 49 SCVs.
Wow.
And look at the Thor count. He's already got 2 Thors out. He's upgrading +1 weapons. He's got another Thor out.
Oh,
He's producing
we have our first infestors coming out.
Nice. Now, how are these infestors going to shape up against Thors and Hellions? That's going to be really... And a Baneling nest just finished, too. But yeah, let's see. Oh, actually, Zerg melee attacks and centrifugal hooks are also being researched right now.
Wow, so he actually had 4 infestors coming out. I didn't even catch that at the other base. He was also... Other hatchery, he was also spitting them out.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got some Banelings transforming.
Yep. Maybe... He's not researching... Oh, wow. I didn't realize that ventral sacks cost 200. But
what I'd like
yeah,
to see, I'd like to see from iDomiNaTe would actually be the blue. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you were saying?
Epic timing, man. I was like, I want to see the blue flame.
Oh, look at the really good fungal growth. Just allowing the taking out of all of those Hellions. Very nice. And also, yeah, iDomiNaTe is researching siege mode right now. It's actually almost done. So we're actually going to have some hardcore mech play coming from iDomiNaTe.
And another factory going down.
Oh yeah, really hardcore.
Going down on the factory, or on the reactor though, so it looks like that's what he'll be spitting the Hellions out of.
Yep, and the all vehicles are actually upgraded to be +1 weapons right now.
God, it's just fun. It's amazing to watch, you know, a few Thors taking pot shots at these destructible rocks.
Oh, back to the base. Hellions just got taken out. Really nice work by DarkCell to defend it off. And he's also researching Neuroparasite. So he's really massing up these infestors so he can Neuroparasite probably the Thors or the tanks. That's good stuff. And a 3rd command center is finished and morphing into an orbital command for iDomiNaTe. This is impressive, this playing. From both parties, even though iDomiNaTe is really doing well in the food count, DarkCell is holding his own in every respect. This is well done.
Yeah,
And
I'm again kind of a little awestruck, just kind of looking at the unit combinations that DarkCell has going on right now.
yeah,
It's still
but
surprising to see.
yeah, and iDomiNaTe actually just found DarkCell's third going up, and really solid creep spread too. Like the creep spread is going to make it so that any Hellions that come by are going to be seen almost instantly. But yeah, the third is about to go up from for iDomiNaTe. His Orbital Command is actually just floating, waiting to land. There was a Zergling there that was just blocking it from landing.
The
But
denial Zergling.
Yeah, all I know is that Neural Parasite is done. These are fully upgraded infestors in terms of spellcasting. And melee attacks level 2 is being researched right now for the Zerg. No Carapace, interestingly enough. But I think this is just a smart choice because it's not going against Protoss, it's going against Terran, so really DPS is what's going to save him.
Yeah, it's going to be all about the damage.
Yep.
The damage in the surrounds of the Zerglings.
Yeah. All I know is that iDomiNaTe has got... Oh my god, look at the Hellion count. There are... Huh, that is Zergling death. That's a Zergling's nightmare.
God.
Oh god, 3 Thors.
It's kind of unfortunate he has so many Zerglings now, because that's... Oh my god!
Maxed. The Terran army was maxed just now. Look at that. That battle was so fast.
Man, if you'd have blinked, you'd have missed it.
I mean, but first off, only 7 Hellions are left. But look at the food count. It's 163 for Terran and 108 for Zerg, and that's all. Like right now, okay, Vengeful Sacks are actually getting researched right now, so it does seem that the Baneling drops onto the army are going to be happening soon.
Only problem is he definitely looks like he's itching to start to do some forward pushing, and I just don't know whether or not he's going to have enough time to actually get enough Banelings and made up and thrown in these Overlords to...
All I know is that iDomiNaTe would have to do something crazy to lose this game right now, because he's even about to get a planetary fortress at the Gold Expo. Like, he's got a command center just sitting there at the moment. But this is... Look at this. Look at this tank count. The Hellions are just going to... Oh, just explosions everywhere.
Damn.
Green and red, blood, acid, they're all over
fire.
Oh.
It's like an action movie. Where's Michael Bay? Oh, we get a couple of parasites. Oh, even more of them.
As well as fungal growth, but if those infestors get targeted, yep, that's just not happening with the count of tanks and Thors over there. This could actually be the end of the game momentarily. And right now, DarkCell is down 1-2, so this could actually be the tournament if iDomiNaTe can take this game right now, because he's up 2-1.
Yeah, if iDomiNaTe can wrap this up here, this would definitely be a tournament ender right here.
Yep, and if he can do it before the Spire comes out, because if DarkCell can plant... Oh, there's GG. That is the tournament, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This was the TQ Open number 2. We will be hosting another one soon. This was a lot of fun. The games will be incredible next time as well as this time. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it a lot. Check out Team TQ at teamtq.webs.com. We would love to have you follow us around. There will be more tournaments. Thank you so much for watching.